everybody told me it was ass when it came out, and then it was fine. So, like, you know, let's see. Maybe 2.5 ain't all that bad, right? Nah, bro. The fucking chapter's called Another Her. That's literally like, oh, nah. Okay. Surely this ain't just right into girlfriend sim? What are you doing in here, Wise? That's my girlfriend. Motherfucker. Wait till she finds out you fucking suck dick with your powers. Belle, you arrived just in time. What's up? What are you guys talking about? Nothing much. I'm just a bit worried about my brother. Don't overthink it. I hope that's all. Alright, I made some osmanthus cakes earlier to lift my mood. I'm not sure if it'll suit your taste bud. Would you like to try some? As she speaks, she pushes the osmanthus cakes she has closer to you, her eyes full of anticipation. Alright.
Wow, your osmanthus cakes are so good. So soft. But it's a little too... sweet?
It is a bit sweet. But there's nothing wrong with a little sweetness.
Really? Sorry, I guess I added too much sugar. I'll make it much better for you next time.
There's no need to be so nervous, Xiaoguang. It's already delicious.
I'm glad you like it.
But I've always wondered, why do you like osmanthus cakes so much?
Actually, I just like anything related to osmanthus. I remember a long
She's
time
related to
ago,
Zhongli?
when I just joined Yunquei Summit. There was a dessert shop on the corner of a nearby street.
Sent you a friend
They
request on
made
Xbox?
amazing osmanthus
Fuck you,
cakes
bitch.
there.
I ain't adding you.
So I always pestered my brother to get some for me. But for some reason, I ended up with a stomachache every time I ate them. So my brother
I'll add
eventually
everybody next
stopped
time
me from
I'm on
eating
Forza.
them. Then I decided to try making osmanthus cakes myself. So long as I made sure to use the right amount of the right ingredients, I was fine.
As she speaks, Xiao Guang's eyes carry the nostalgia she has towards that past and a hidden determination. Yet, just as you're enjoying your osmanthus cakes, Senior Fufu suddenly runs over.
So this is where you were.
Oh.
Senior Fufu, you're back.
So, where's Yi
We
Xuan?
heard something happened again in Wi-Fi, so we hurried back as fast as we could. We just got here today. But never mind that. I just got word something strange has appeared over at Sailoon Bay. We should go take a look.
Nothing about the fucking Qingming sword. No. We're just like, fuck, bro. Where's Yi Xuan, bro? Crouching down, Ye Xingguang carefully brushes her fingertips across the white petals. Her face fills with shock and quiet worry.
How is
It's
this
the fucking white
possible?
flowers, bro.
Those strange white flowers we saw inside the hollow are showing up out here, too. And is it just my imagination? Or does it somehow feel like the Qingming sword is reacting to them?
Ow, my back.
Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Same. They look exactly like the ones in my memory. If only Ishu and Shifu were here, she'd know what to make of this.
Yeah. Man,
With everything
what
that's
the
happening
fuck?
in
This is the
Phylum
ugliest looking
High,
NPC
it's
I've
only
ever
right for
seen.
the
Look
High
at him.
Preceptor to report
The fuck?
directly to the mayor. That's her duty.
A man in Yunquei Summit uniform stands there without anyone noticing. His sharp eagle-like gaze sweeps over the white flowers on the ground and then lands on Ye Xingguang.
And including, of course, the mess your brother caused. Ye Yun. He's brought shame upon Yunquei Summit.
Mr. Liu! My brother, he's just...
Ye Xingguang, facts are facts. There is no arguing them. But remember this. The two of you walk different paths. You have your own burden to bear. Since you've inherited the Qingming sword, you must carry everything it represents. That is your destiny.
Excuse me, but who might you be?
Sorry, I forgot to introduce him. He's Yunquei Summit's current...
I
Janitor?
am Wu Hengzhou. I know who you are. Yixuan's new disciple. As for these flowers, they've already been reported. So far, they seem harmless, exhibiting no signs of aggression. They're structurally fragile and ordinary in every way.
No, they're not. I've seen these flowers before, back when the old capital fell, and we also found a ton of them deep inside Limnian Hollow. The weird thing is, whenever we approached them, it seemed to weaken the effects of the corruption.
Is that so? Then just to be safe, you may clear these flowers away for now.
Okay, I'll try.
Xiaoguang swings her sword, light flashes, and the white flowers before her crumble instantly into ash. They're far more fragile than they look. Are they really just ordinary plants?
Mr. Liu, please believe me. These flowers aren't as simple as they look. There's something deeper going on. We can't just let them spread like this.
You're not usually this persistent. Is it because of what you've been through lately? Or have you met someone special who's made you start questioning things?
Lu Hangzhou seems to glance in your direction. Or is that just your imagination?
No, that's not it. I just feel like this is too important to ignore.
All right. Tomorrow evening, I shall gather all the relevant people. We'll meet at the temple.
Thank you.
Of course, this isn't only about the flowers. It's also time to come to a final verdict on your brother's actions. I'll need to review everything and make a statement that does right by the disciples of Yunque Summit.
I understand.
Good. That's all I needed to hear. Ye Shunguang, never ever forget who you are, or the duty that comes with your gift and your sword.
Lu Hangzhou turns to leave. As he brushes past, he pauses for a brief moment and murmurs something only the two of you can hear.
Let's hope your presence in her life brings strength, not burden.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. You're a burden.
Sorry you had to see that. Mr. Liu's always been that way. He takes Yunque Summit's honor more seriously than anything. But I'm sure he didn't mean any harm.
So, who exactly is this Mr. Liu? Is he one of our seniors at Yunque Summit or something?
He's an elder of Yunque Summit. He's the one who manages everything when Yixuan Shifu's not around.
An elder? But I heard that Yixuan Shifu was the only one from Yunque Summit who survived the Phylum Heights incident back then.
Well, he's more of a guardian than a fighter. Back when everyone left the mountain, he was tasked with making sure the disciples' families were safe. That's how he survived the disaster. I didn't think he'd come here, too. Guess that means whatever's happening lately really is serious.
Feels like he's kinda strict with you.
Well, he always says that since I inherited the Qingming sword, I must live up to that title that comes with the responsibility. He's just got high expectations for me. Alright, enough of that. It's getting late and I need to prepare for tomorrow's meeting. Oh right, the osmanthus cakes! They turned out a little off this time, but next time I'll make the perfect batch for you to try. It's a promise, okay?
Her eyes glimmer as she looks at you. And like she's finally gathered the courage, she holds out her pinky. You reach out and hook yours gently with hers. What the fuck?
See you tomorrow.
A bright, content smile spreads across her face. She pulls her hand back and gives you a small wave. Okay, pinky promise. Yes, Xinguang turns and disappears around the corner just like any ordinary girl. Yet somehow, as you watch her go, you can't shake the feeling that she's carrying something far heavier than she ever lets on. To be fuel for the night. After a night's rest, it's soon time for the meeting. Are my eyes deceiving me? Is everybody here except for fucking Yixuan again? You arrive at Subian Temple's main hall. Everyone's already here. Yishuan joins remotely due to other obligations.
Since everyone's here, let's begin. The purpose of this meeting is to gather what we know, review the current situation, and discuss what to do with Ye Shuyun.
My apologies, everyone. It is a little inconvenient for me, so I'll have to join you like this. When I heard what happened with Shuyin some time ago, I had planned to return to Phylum Heights immediately, but I received an urgent mission from the mayor. There's been an abnormal disturbance inside Hollow Zero, and as manpower was insufficient...
Yeah, Hollow Zero is her
Section 6
fucking
and I were sent to
butthole
deal
as the
with it.
fucking mayor
It's a
gets
complicated
down
matter
dirty
and
with
still
her.
has yet to be resolved. I am unable to leave at this time. Mr. Liu has given me a rundown of the situation regarding the creator. The situation is dire, so I've also shared this information with the mayor. However, my information is likely not complete. As such, I would like each of you who was there to briefly recount what happened so we can make the most accurate judgment possible.
Long story short, that Miss Sarah from the Exaltists was behind a whole string of events. Her real goal was to awaken the creator. Meanwhile, Ye Shuyin's so-called partnership with Sarah was just a cover. What he really wanted was to destroy the creature before it could fully awaken. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. He overestimated himself, and in the end, he was possessed by the creator's power. We ended up having to fight him.
Thanks to Xiaoguang's assistance at a crucial moment, we were able to subdue the monster under the creator's control and awaken Ye Shuyun.
It's all thanks to Xiaoguang. Without her, we wouldn't have been able to suppress that monster or rescue Senior Ye.
Yet everything comes with a price. And that price... Xiaoguang, you used the power of the Qingming Sword, didn't you?
I'm sorry, Shifu.
When you inherited the Qingming Sword, I told you, unless it's a matter of life and death, you must never draw it from its case or tap into its power source.
But my brother's life was hanging by a thread, and my friends were in danger. Please, Shifu, tell me, what situation could possibly be more dire than that?
Xiaoguang, I'm not blaming you. It's just, more than saving others, I'd rather you learn to protect yourself. Let's leave it here for now. Anyone else have something to add?
Though we ultimately prevailed,
So you
Ye
shouldn't
Shuyun
saying
left on his own in the chaos.
Shungai should have left everybody to die?
I've also been informed of that. I'll see what I can do to locate him.
Oh, okay.
High Preceptor, Ye Shuyun colluded with the Exaltists, endangered Phylum Heights, and brought shame upon Yunque Summit. Surely this can't be brushed aside with just a vague locate him, can it?
You probably don't know this, but before I left, I sent the Qingming bird to Lemnian Hollow to search for him. But the poor thing got trapped there by the Exaltists and only just made it back. When I examined the bird, I realized Shuyin had been trying to send me messages about the creator, but they never got through. So no, Shuyin never really sided with the Exaltists or betrayed Yunque Summit, and that's exactly why we need to find him. Hear what he has to say, face to face.
My brother must have had his own reasons for everything he did. I know he'd never betray us.
I don't get it. Shungai's brother had a bunch of time, even before going back into the Hollow, right? And he was already onto Sarah's plans about the creator, right? Couldn't he have just used a phone and called Yishuan instead of trying to contact her through the Qingming bird? I mean, they got the technology for instant messaging. Why? No reception in the Hollow? I'm saying before he went into the Hollow. He was in the Hollow the whole time. That's just not true. We saw that he was interacting with like the fucking fortune teller and shit, bro. Like outside of the Hollow. Like, what are you saying? Remember that fucking flashback we had? Like, you guys are just casually forgetting like whole scenes?
Whatever the case, Yeshu Yuan has done real damage to Yunque Summit's reputation. Still, the details can wait until he returns. We'll deal with it properly then.
I take it you two are finished now? Then let me add something. When Sarah tried to summon the creator, we saw this really weird black mist appear. And the strange thing is, we couldn't even hit it. Our attacks went right through.
Couldn't hit it.
That black mist is a formless entity. To harm it, you must condense it into a tangible state, just like the creature the Creator commanded.
I see it now. That black mist must be the true form of the Creator's power. I've already discussed this with the mayor. He plans to conduct a discreet investigation through his own channels. For now, we're to stay put. Especially you, Xiaoguang. You need to stay in the temple and focus on recovering. Don't take any more risks.
But Shifu's right, Xiaoguang. You fainted before, remember? You really can't keep pushing yourself like this anymore.
Yeah, Xiaoguang. Since both Shifu and the mayor are stepping in, we can finally take a little break.
Oh yeah?
The power
Is
of the
Yishuan
Qingming
stepping
Sword
in?
is both the pride of Yunque Summit and the burden of its wielder. Right now is not
So
the
we can
time
take a
for it to
break
be
this
drawn.
patch. Okay.
You must cherish this power and use it for the sake of many, not to serve your own feelings. So, I agree with the High Preceptor's decision. Yishun Guang, you need to rest.
How about we let Xiaoguang speak for herself first? She's the one who's actually going through all this.
Thank you, Junior.
Holy fucking Belle simp moment. White Knight. Then she takes a deep breath like she's gathering every ounce of courage and meets everyone's gaze head on.
I want to help with the investigation too. Even without drawing the sword, there must be something I can still do. Please, let me.
No. I've already said this before. If you want to avoid the sword's negative effects, you must stay away from anything related to it. This isn't up for debate. If there are no objections, I'll take my leave here.
Since the High Preceptor has spoken, this meeting is concluded. Thank you all for your cooperation.
The air is heavy with silence. Yishin Guang's shoulders slump a little. She quickly lifts her hand to wipe her cheek, like she's erasing something. Then, running from everyone's gaze, she turns and leaves without a word. Looks like there's drama going down at Yunque Summit. Yunque Summit and Krampus definitely have very different styles. Getting used to it. Thank you for asking. Manyu is a key player in Krampus now, you know. Someone like him, powerful yet honest and reliable, is a rare find. Of course, we have to snatch him up right away. Alright, Senior Zhao seems to have taken on big mission lately. We might need to help out, so let's be ready. That's right, Senior Zhao is a super busy person, and the boss really trusts her. Let me tell you a secret, she even has this wild title, Krampus' Unbeaten Legend. Word is, since joining Krampus on the boss's recommendation, she never failed a single mission she's taken on. I see, Senior Zhao is certainly impressive. Whoa, it feels kind of weird hearing you call her Senior. Oh my, it's getting late. Banyu and I should head back to Krampus. See you later then, Proxy. We shall be taking our leave. Fucking ugly ass. As the keeper of the Qingming Sword, Yishin Guang should shoulder more responsibility. The way she's acting now is a total disgrace to Yunque Summit. But Xiao Guang didn't want to become the sword's keeper either. She's still so young. Ridiculous. Becoming the keeper of the Qingming Sword is a tremendous honor. It should be the goal of every Yunque Summit disciple. Chit, if only I or Yishuan had become the sword keeper instead. Brother, this guy would have been dead day one. Alas, that's enough chit-chat. We have much to do. Next, you should take some disciples to deal with those strange white flowers in Feilum Heights. She was particularly wary of those flowers earlier. There must be some reason for that. Regardless of my concerns, I trust the Qingming Sword Keeper's judgment when it comes to danger. As for the investigation into the Creator's power, I shall handle that personally. Understood, Mr. Liu. I'll arrange for it right away. Lu Hangzhou and Pan Yinhu leave together.
Belle, I'm still not entirely at ease. Even if Xiaoguang seems fine now, we can't rule out that the Qingming Sword's effects could worsen. It won't be good if she really does lose all of her memory. Maybe we should reach out to Yixuan Shifu again.
Right. But reaching out to Shifu directly might be disruptive. She's had her hands full lately. Let's consult Senior Fufu first.
Y'all acting like sending a text to someone is like the end of the world. Like leaving a text to Yixuan might be like, oh my god, Yixuan's about to smash her phone. She's gonna crash out. Like, you find Jufufu and tell her about your worries as Xiaoguang may really be losing her memory. Turns out she's been just as anxious about it. After some discussion, she contacts Yixuan. So they contacted Yixuan anyways.
Shifu, we're really worried about Xiaoguang. If she really does start showing signs of memory loss, is there anything we can do?
There's nothing we can do. According to the records of past sword wielders, memory loss itself is a warning sign. Once it begins, the erosion caused by the Qingming Sword only grows stronger, and after that, there's no turning back.
No way.
But, based on my studies, as long as the case remains intact, and Xiaoguang refrains from drawing on the sword's core power, its influence on her can, in theory, be contained. So you must keep a close eye on her condition.
Understood. We'll keep a close watch on her.
And about what I said during the meeting earlier, I was too harsh. I didn't think about how it would make her feel. I know she only wanted to help, but after what happened to my sister, I can't lose another person to that sword. Especially not my own disciple. Someone I'm supposed to
What wins in a
protect.
1v1, the Qingming Sword or Miyabi's sword?
Had chosen me instead.
Please don't blame yourself, Shifu. I know you only said those things because you're worried about Xiaoguang.
Miyabi's sword,
She'll
really?
understand too.
No shot.
Hold on a second. That means
I'm not saying
The Qingming
Miyabi
sword
herself. I'm
actually
talking about
chooses its own
Miyabi's
master?
sword.
Yes, that's right. The Qingming Sword
I'm talking about the
chose every
swords
one of its
individually,
masters.
chat. Which sword
Only
is
those
better?
It accepts can resonate with it and wield its power.
Like, what if
And
Miyabi
after all
could
these
wield the
years,
Qingming
no one has
sword?
figured out what that sword looks for. It doesn't seem tied to strength,
Oh my
talent,
god.
or
Bro,
anything
alter form
measurable.
Miyabi would be
Back
kind
when
of hot,
Xiaoguang
no?
and Shiyan joined Yunque Summit, Mr. Liu thought Shiyan showed far greater potential. I once guessed the Qingming Sword might choose people with a certain kind of constitution, but that doesn't explain why it passed over me, when my constitution is far closer to my sister's, and chose Xiaoguang instead. We know far too little about this sword.
Sorry if this sounds blunt, but if we already knew the tragic fate of the Qingming Sword's wielders, why let Xiaoguang inherit it?
This was my mistake. One I'll never be able to forgive myself for. After my sister's accident, I devoted everything I had to studying how to suppress the sword's side effects. When I finally succeeded with the case, I naively thought that would be enough. And that
Naively?
the sword could be tamed.
Who the fuck says
So,
naively like
I let my
that?
guard down.
Isn't it naively?
Back then, Xiaoguang had only just joined the sect. She was still a curious child. One day, when she was playing behind the mountain, she wandered into an off-limit area where the case was kept.
Oh my god.
All it took was one
She
touch,
went into the
and sword
forbidden
chose her.
storehouse.
Once the bond is
With the
formed,
she
it
went to the
can't be
relic
undone
storehouse,
until I
bro.
keep her stuff. If only I'd been more careful with its safekeeping. The case had been successful, and I let my pride dull my vigilance. None of this would have happened.
I've heard about it. According to Elder Liu, it was just an accident. No one could have known that something as simple as a touch would form a bond. Instead of blaming anyone, maybe we should focus on what to do next. The way she looked just now, she must be really hurting inside. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Leaving her alone with her thoughts right now probably isn't helping. How about I go talk to her? I still have something I need to take care of, So if you could go keep her company, that'd be perfect. Xiaoguang really
What do you need to
adores
take
you,
care
you
of,
know.
Jufufu?
Having you
Doing
by
your
her
math
side
homework?
will make her feel so much better.
Please, when you see her, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her it's my fault.
Yichuan lets out a quiet sigh before ending the call. Jufufu and Wise both have other matters to attend to and leave soon after. Xiaoguang doesn't seem to be in her room. Wonder where she went. There's a notebook on the desk. Looks like it's Xiaoguang's diary. What? Belle, you monster. How dare you? I would never read someone else's diary. Just then, a familiar voice comes from behind me. It sounds a bit startled and flustered even.
Belle? What are you doing here?
You looked kinda down just now, so I got worried and thought I'd come check up on you.
Suddenly, a chubby orange cat waddles out from the corner of the room. It looks over, meows triumphantly, and struts.
Thank you. I'm fine, really. But you... my diary?
I did not read it.
Don't worry, I just got here. I didn't read your diary, I swear.
If it's you, I don't really mind. It's just trivial everyday things anyway. Nothing special.
What do you mean if it's you? Another familiar voice comes from behind.
Oh, you're both here! Perfect. I was just about to go looking
I
for
thought you were busy, Jufufu.
Xiaoguang, about what happened at the meeting. Shifu asked us to pass on her apology.
I know. She's only being strict because she cares. I understand that.
A hint of sadness flickers across Yixin Guang's face, but she quickly pushes it down, replacing it with that polite, well-behaved smile of hers, just like nothing ever happened.
Anyway, thank you, both of you, for worrying about me.
You know, Xiaoguang, you don't have to be so considerate all the time. It's okay to feel bothered, to get upset. If I were in your shoes, I'd be hurt too. It's totally normal, really. Everyone feels that way sometimes. So, don't keep blaming yourself, okay?
Thank you, really. I get it. Don't worry, I'm okay.
All right. Shifu also asked us to do something else. A little test for you, actually. She just wants to make sure your memory's still doing fine. Just answer whatever feels right, okay?
Uh-huh? A test? Alright then.
I don't know everything you two have been through, so I'll let you do the asking. Just 3 questions will be enough. Alright, first question. What did we have back at Yamchasin?
The Moonbell Osmanthus cakes, made with the very first golden blossoms picked this morning. Soft, sweet, and melt right in your mouth. They go perfectly with tea. I also asked you if memories are like tea leaves that fall to the bottom of the cup, so deep that they never surface again. And you told me that memories aren't reflections in a teacup, and that the tea leaves can still float back up if something stirs them one day.
Looks like you got the first one right. So let's move on to question 2. When you were doing fortune reading for everyone, what role were you pretending to be?
The acting temple master. And Bolion was there helping out, and then I ran into you.
Right again! Now on to the final question. Last question. What do you like being called the most?
Wait, isn't this question a bit too sudden?
I know the answer to this one. It's that... you know, that...
Senior?
Whoa! The wind totally drowned you out! Didn't really hear you. Mind saying that a bit louder?
It's Senior! Aw, you're teasing me again.
Perfect. Seems like your memory's just fine. That really puts my mind at ease. It's getting late, so I'll head out first. You two get some rest, all right?
After Jufufu says her goodbyes, she leaves the room. Now it's just you and Ye Xingguang, and somehow the air feels a little different. Just as you're about to come up with an excuse to head back to your room, I haven't had the chance to thank you properly yet. Thanks for having my back at the meeting. You're welcome. Thanks to you, I found the courage to say, I want to join the investigation out loud. For me, this is already a huge step forward. I sound pretty useless, right? I know that Shifu and everyone at Youngquay Summit actually care about me a lot, but I can't help but feel they're treating me like I'm glass that'll break at the slightest touch. They carefully wipe me clean, protect me, making sure I wouldn't get even the tiniest scratch. But rather than being protected, I want to stand by everyone's side. That's a pretty selfish way of thinking, isn't it? Everyone's just trying to help me. Sorry for the rant. It's alright. Alright, thank you. Oh yeah, haven't you been practicing Youngquay Summit techniques lately? If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Hee. I'll guide you through it step by step. Now, almost sounded like Michael Jackson there. I didn't realize it was this late already. Well, I won't take up any more of your time then. See you tomorrow. Xiaoguang waves energetically at you, her smile looking especially gentle in the moonlight. After saying goodbye to Xiaoguang, you head back to your room to rest. Tonight's sky seems especially peaceful and beautiful. I guess we ain't sleeping with Shungite tonight. After a busy day, you quickly drift into sweet dreams. Then while deep in sleep, you suddenly hear someone calling my name. In the end, you reluctantly dragged yourself out of bed.
It's already so late. Who in the world would come looking for me now?
Oh, shit.
Did I really see that? That shadowy figure? Was it just my imagination? Whatever. I'll just follow it and see what's going on. There's nothing here. This is Swabian Temple. No evil spirit would dare show up here. It's probably just a thief. Oh, there's a cat over there. I'll go take a look.
This fat cat again? This is a chubby orange cat that Xiaoguang saved when I first met her. Seems like this little one saw something. Behind me. You can sense it? There's definitely something lurking behind you.
Huh? Is someone there?
Junior. Finally, we meet again.
Wait, I know you.
Surprised? Thought I was your sweet, well-behaved senior? Too bad.
Oh my god.
The one standing here now is a beast who just wants to survive. I've been waiting for you for such a long time, my dear Junior.
Wait, is it really you?
Xiaoguang? Oh, you mean that naive, sweet girl who's always ready to sacrifice herself for others? The one who never says no, no matter what? Tell me, do you want me to be her? Well, it doesn't matter what you think. I am part of her. Always have been. We were never apart.
You're her other self.
You're a split personality?
If that makes it easier for you, feel free to think of me as such. I'm the one she hides under that perfect, obedient mask. The one she refuses to admit exists.
Wait.
But can't erase.
Maybe that's what her brother is like too.
Light,
that like dark
I'm
form that he has.
shadow. If she's the saint,
So I guess they
high
both have
above,
like fucking
then I'm the
two
one
personalities.
crawling through the dirt. She's willing to use that sword, that cursed power, to save everyone, to play the hero. Funny. But me? I just want to live. How can you save others when you can't even save yourself? It's all just a story people make up to feel moved by their own sacrifice. The stupidest lie ever told.
I can't agree with that. Xiaoguang's wish to help others isn't some kind of fake sentiment. It's genuine.
You're really protective of her, aren't you? I like it. No wonder she thinks you're so special. But let me tell you something. Every chosen heir of the Qingming Sword is expected to become a hero. And yet, people are selfish by nature. Behind every noble reason hides an ugly truth. People want heroes. They raise their banners high, but all they really want is someone else to take the fall. A shield to stand in front of them. Someone to die in their place. But when that hero burns out, when she's spent everything she has, what then? Oh, they'll build a monument, offer flowers, shed a few pretty tears, write poems about her glory, and then they'll wait for the next fool to pick up the sword, to become the new hero. No one ever cares about the person beneath that title, the one who bleeds, who trembles, who cries. So tell me, if one day that hero stood before everyone and said, "It hurts, I can't do this anymore, I just want to live," what do you think would happen?
People would understand, right? Everyone has the right to choose for themselves.
You really are just as naive as she is.
The Yeshen Guang before you suddenly leans in, her breath warm against your ear.
The truth is, from the moment that sword chose me, I knew exactly what I wanted. To be anything but a hero. I refuse to die before the world does.
Yeshen Guang's fingertips brush lightly against your cheek, bringing a slight chill. With a half smile, she gives you a teasing look, her lips curving in that sly, knowing way.
Oh, did I scare you? Don't worry. I just needed some air. She'll be back very soon. How about I let you in on a little secret? This outfit? I picked it out for her. Pretty, isn't it? Ah, looks like it's about time. She's waking up. Guess we'll talk again soon.
Wait, I still have tons of questions to ask you.
Before you can finish her sentence, it's as if the white-haired Xiao Guang suddenly shuts down, her eyes fluttering shut. A moment later, the familiar Xiao Guang finally returns.
Belle? What happened to me?
Wait, I could have sworn I just fell asleep. And am I dreaming? Ah, Junior, you're here too. Sleepwalk? I don't think so. Huh. So sleepy. I should head back and get some rest, otherwise I'll have some major dark circles under my eye tomorrow morning. Night-night, little Junior. Looks like Xiao Guang doesn't remember her other self. Generally speaking, shouldn't we avoid provoking her in a situation like this? Otherwise, things might get messy. I should talk to Senior Fufu about this tomorrow. After all that running around, you quickly drift off to sleep. Joe Fufu? What's going on? You look like you've got something on your mind. Xiao Guang, I want to ask you. Oh, it's about Xiao Guang. Go ahead and ask. I'll answer to the best of my ability. Does Xiao Guang sleepwalk a lot? Huh? Sleepwalk? No way. Xiao Guang is usually so quiet when she sleeps. I've never seen her sleepwalk before. Well, with everything that's been going on lately, she must be under a lot of pressure too. Something's happened. It should just be temporary. Got a point. If the Qingming Sword is behind this, then we've got a serious problem on our hands. Just to be safe, I better check with Shifu. I'll let you know what she says. Senior Fufu rushes back to her room to contact Yi Xuan Shifu. Just as you are about to look for Xiao Guang, a commotion erupts at the entrance of the Suibian Temple. Uh-oh, it's Xiao.
Hello again, everyone. Remember me?
I thought she had a
Xiao from Krampus Compliance Authority.
another mission.
Yep, that Judgment Division of Tops. The one that makes all the bad guys run for cover. And this lovely young lady must be the rising star of Yongkoi Summit. The current keeper of the Qingming Sword herself. We've never really had the chance to properly get acquainted, have we?
Hello. I'm Yeshun Guang. It's nice to meet you, Miss Zhao from Krampus.
Honestly, the honor's all mine. Finally meeting the legend herself in person. You know, there are people out there secretly placing bets that you'll become new Eridu's next Void Hunter. They're saying stuff like she'll be the one to restore Yongkoi Summit's former glory and all that.
What? Oh, I'm not that amazing. I just...
Oh, no need to be modest. For someone as gifted and talented as you, someone who turns heads just by walking in the crowd, being too modest could be considered arrogance.
Please don't say things like that.
I'm kidding. Don't take it too seriously. Still, you're the chosen one, aren't you? And we also have Miss Belle here. Lovely to see you again, too.
Is it just me? Or does Miss Zhao seem kinda different today?
Aw, looks like you're still getting to know me. My attitude always depends on the relationship, you know. Like today, I came all the way here with a bunch of carefully chosen gifts just to see you guys. But aside from these little goodies, I also brought something you'll definitely want. Information about Mr. Ye Shuyan.
You mean my brother?
Uh-huh. So, tell me, don't I make a pretty great guest?
You said you have news about my brother? Wait, do you actually know where he is?
Don't get all worked up, Missy. Rushing won't get you anywhere. But your instincts are spot on. I do happen to have a lead on your brother's whereabouts.
Where is he? Please tell me.
Well, that's not very professional of you. In our line of work, it all comes down to equal exchange. I give you what you want, and you give me what I want. Fair, efficient, and perfectly transparent. Barging in and asking for something before offering a trade? That's some questionable manners, don't you think?
I'm sorry.
She's just really worried. It's her brother we're talking about. So, what's your condition? What do you want from us?
Now we're talking, Proxy. A new unknown area has appeared in Lemnian Hollow, and I'm heading there to investigate. That's why I'm here.
An unknown area?
Correct. And to sweeten the deal, I'll throw in a bonus. According to the latest observation data, the area covered by Lemnian Hollow has expanded by approximately 0.002%, accompanied by abnormal miasma activity. This occurred right after your battle with Ye Shuyan ended. So, my theory is that there's some kind of abnormal miasma in that newly emerged unknown area, which is causing Lemnian Hollow to expand. I need your help investigating it.
But why me? If you need help from a proxy, I get that, but what can I do for you?
Because you're the current keeper of the Qingming Sword. And I've heard a few interesting tidbits from Dylan, like how the Qingming Sword reacts oddly near the Hollow Steps, and how it was the sword's power that ultimately saved Ye Shuyan. Also, did those white flowers that appeared in Waifei cause a strange reaction from the sword? Like some sort of resonance.
That's right. The Qingming sword started trembling when we came into contact with those flowers. Wait, how did you know?
I'm just connecting the dots on what we know so far. If my guess is right, the power of that sword, this new area, and the entire Lemnian Hollow are all connected somehow. And those strange white flowers may just be related to the abnormal miasma causing this expansion. So, I need you, Missy.
I'm
and
not
our
falling
brilliant
asleep, Chet.
proxy
Shut
friend
up.
here to join me. Of course, as payment, I'll give you the exact coordinates where your brother was last seen. I spotted him right at the edge of that new area.
All right, I'll do it.
That's a decisive answer. What about you, Proxy?
I want to say yes, but Xiaoguang's health. Yixuan Shifu warned us more than once not to let her get near anything that could trigger the Qingming sword again.
I'm fine, Junior. You tested me before, remember? My memory's perfectly normal. I've already asked Senior Fufu and the others. None of them have found any trace of my brother. This might just be my best shot.
I understand where you're coming from, but this is too risky. I need to think it over. Miss Zhao, what if it's me and a few other Yunkai Summit disciples who go with you instead of Xiaoguang?
Not an option. Observing the connection between that hollow area and the Qingming sword is part of my research. My terms are non-negotiable. Looks like you two aren't exactly on the same page yet. That's all right. I'm patient. I can wait. And don't worry, I never force a deal. So, if you decide you do want to work with me, come and find me at the cable car station. I'll be waiting there for your good news. Proxy, you're smart, I can tell. I'm sure you'll make the most reasonable choice.
Yao turns to leave, but before walking out, she shoots you a knowing look. Before you can figure out what that means, Ye Guang speaks up, her voice tight with urgency.
I know you still have concerns, but this lead means everything to me. Don't worry, if Yixuan Shifu finds out and punishes us, I'll take full responsibility. Please, I need this.
I need this.
I don't care if I get punished. What matters to me is your health condition. We know too little about the Qingming sword. We can't take blind risks.
You know, before my brother left, I think I heard him say something. He said he'd save me. So I think maybe that's why he left without telling anyone why. Maybe it's because of me. But here I am, pretending nothing happened. Stuck here in safety, waiting, praying, doing nothing. I don't want to be the fragile doll hiding in a glass house everyone keeps locked away anymore. I want to give something back, to use my strength to protect the people who've always protected me. I want to return the warmth and love I've received with my own hands.
I understand how you feel. I really do. But that sword is dangerous for you. I'm responsible for your safety.
Junior, you have a brother too. If he went missing one day, you'd do the same, wouldn't you?
All right. I respect your choice. We'll go together.
Thank you. Really, thank you. To be honest, I've been meaning to tell you that you're really special to me.
Why?
Maybe it's the
Why are we
sword,
special?
But everyone, my brother and all the people at Yunkai Summit,
Oh,
they
we're
all
just...
treat me like I'm made of glass. I know they mean well, but it makes me feel guilty and trapped. But you listen to me. You stand up for me. You make me feel respected, even when everyone else thinks I'm being reckless. That means more to me than I can ever say.
To be honest, she is being reckless, though.
No need to thank me, but promise me one thing. Whatever happens in the Hollow, promise me you'll put your own safety first.
I promise.
And about what you said, that you don't want to be the one who always needs protecting. Honestly, I've never thought of myself as your protector. You're way too strong for that, Senior.
True.
I'm just accompanying you, that's all. No matter what you decide to do, just know that I'll be by your side. That's a promise. will you promise me that too? So whenever I look over, I know you'll be there?
Yes, I promise. Whenever we turn around, whenever we look over our shoulders, we'll always see each other there. Pinky promise.
Once again, Xiaoguang holds out her pinky. No, motherfucker, who can read that fast, bitch? Something feels off. The fact that Miss Zhao, who is affiliated with Krampus, was the one to bring news of Lemnian Hollow's abnormal expansion. Would Krampus, or rather would Topps, really care that much about Phalum Heights? Is that so? Come to think of it, I heard from Dylan and Banya Shifu earlier that Miss Zhao seems to be on some important mission. Could that mission be related to the expansion of the Lemnian Hollow? But that's just my guess. I'll try to ask Miss Zhao about it when I get the chance. I remember Miss Zhao said earlier we'd meet up near the cable car station. Let's head over right now. I see that little fucking pink Labubu. Though it's not visible yet, something is definitely changing inside Lemnian Hollow. Yeah, our eyes might not lie to us, but data never does. I've got this feeling that something big is on the horizon. However, before that...
I knew it! You came after all. I just knew you'd make the right choice.
Before we go, there's one thing I want to ask you.
Go on.
You said you wanted to investigate because you detected signs of the Hollow expanding, but you're from Topps, aren't you? I mean, would Topps really care about what happens to Phalum Heights? No matter what goes wrong here, it wouldn't really affect you, would it?
It's only natural you'd think that way, Missy. The
Missy?
moment you learned I work for Topps, you'd start assuming that everything I do is for their benefit. And honestly, that's not entirely wrong. But like I said before, I'm with Krampus Compliance Authority. Krampus does operate under Topps, sure. But our duty is to audit, judge, and enforce the rules. Those useless clowns Topps sent to Phalum Heights before were our judgment targets. So please, don't lump me in with them. Besides, the bigger an organization gets, the messier its internal politics become.
So what you're saying is...
Don't forget, Krampus is the one managing Phalum Heights now. No matter what happens, I have to take responsibility for my work. Like I told you before, in this world, everything comes down to one thing: equivalent exchange. We've taken so much from Phalum Heights. It's only fair we take responsibility for protecting it, too. Smart people don't take without giving back. In contrast, Yunhui Summit's shining prodigy and current keeper of the Qingming Sword, dear Miss Ye Shunguang here, seems to have a much more honest reason for joining the investigation. All for her brother, right? Oh my! Who would have thought? Turns out a Topps businesswoman like me cares more about Phalum Heights than Yunhui Summit does.
Of course we care about Phalum Heights. But
That
at
looks
the
like a
moment,
Nanta
the only
character?
sign of Hollow expansion comes from your
no.
readings.
Huh?
Besides, most Hollows
I can
grow
see
at a
it.
gradual pace. That doesn't
Nanta
prove
does have that
anything.
rabbit character.
You've done your research, I see. But according to my data, Lemnian Hollow's expansion rate is way beyond normal. Still, we won't know the truth until we go in and take a look ourselves. Don't worry. Once we're inside, I'll point out to you exactly where I last saw Mr. Ye Shuyuan. So, let me summarize the main mission objectives once more. Enter the mysterious new area in Lemnian Hollow. Investigate the expansion and the abnormal miasma activity, and determine the cause. To achieve this, I'll need the help of the most skilled proxy in New Eridu to guide my way. I'll also need the Qingming Sword's keeper to use the blade and resonate with the white flowers so I can figure out the relationship with the miasma's abnormal behavior. No time to waste. Let's head out now.
All right, Miss Zhao. This operation was something my junior and I decided to do in secret without telling anyone. If possible, I hope you can keep this between us. Chill out. I'm not an idiot. I'll do whatever works best for me. telling Yunkwei Summit about your business won't do me any favors. I have only one objective, to investigate the expansion of the Lemnian Hollow and the abnormal miasma within. About you, Proxy, I know you can enter the Hollow through that little bamboo of yours to complete your proxy work, but this new area in Lemnian Hollow is quite special. It's practically a no man's land. If you don't personally come with us, we probably won't be able to find our way forward. Good. As for the issue of your safety, with the Keeper of the Qingming Sword and me by your side, you shouldn't have much to worry about. Alright.
I checked around a bit. This place used to be an old porcelain mine. It's where they used to process lumite ore. If we keep going forward, we'll probably reach the main mining area.
Probably?
The sword?
What was that? So he stops and looks at the Qingming Sword's case.
That's strange. Did the Qingming sword just move? Or was it just my imagination?
What's wrong? Did the sword react to something? It's not affecting you, is it? Maybe we should go back for now and double check.
Don't worry. I just felt like the sword resonated with some kind of energy here.
Looks like the sword really is connected to this area somehow.
Abnormal miasma detected in this area.
Something's definitely wrong. The miasma around here feels different from what we've seen before.
You mean the miasma here feels unusually thick?
It's not about the concentration of the miasma, but it's giving off an unsettling feeling.
According to my previous investigation, this area is an abandoned mining site that was shut down a long time ago. Before you defeated that creature controlled by the Creator, there wasn't even an entrance here. Clearly, this is an area lost to time. A no man's land. Okay then, that's enough intel sharing for now. Your brother's last known location is that way, and I've sent you the exact coordinates. The sector I'm investigating lies in the opposite direction, so we'll split up for now. We can meet up again once you finish investigating Yeshu Yen's trail.
Huh? We're not going together? Based on what Junior Bell said, this place sounds dangerous. It'd be safer to stick close.
According to the principle of equivalent exchange, I give you leads on Yeshu Yuan, and you help me with my investigation. Nowhere in our deal does it say I have to babysit your investigation. Or are you trying to get me to work for free, Missy?
What is this
No,
Zhao,
that's not
like,
what I mean.
complete personality, like, 180, by the way? I know she said, like, she changes
You've got
based
it
on
wrong.
the, like,
Xiaoguang's
relationship,
just
but,
worried about your
like, it's such
safety.
a, like,
Sticking
weird
together
180.
is definitely safer, given how strange this area is.
Unless she's, like,
Well,
doing it on
you
purpose
don't
to,
have to
like,
worry
maybe
about me.
instigate? I don't
I'm
know.
Krampus's most successful judge. The only one without a single failed mission on her record. And the holder of the title, the Unbeaten Legend. You two should probably focus on yourselves. Go handle
Yeah, like,
your
I feel
mission,
like she's
and we'll
rage
meet up
baiting,
at
but
the
I
dock
can't
later.
tell.
Just don't keep me waiting too long.
Zhao doesn't give you a chance to stop her and leaves before you can say anything.
Since she's so capable, I guess she'll be fine. Right? Okay then. Let's follow the coordinates and start from the warehouse. The warehouse is right over there. Let's hurry up. Oh, the blade knows my heart.
Yeah,
This place
bro.
feels
I don't
so
need no Ye
dangerous.
Xingguang
Why
guide.
would my brother ever come here?
He must have had his reasons. Once we find him, we'll know for sure.
She's saying all this shit
Guess
as
I'll
if,
just have
like,
to ask him
she's
myself
ever
when
known
we
anything
meet.
about her brother, bro. She even
What's
know
that?
about that alternate
Miasma
form he
anomaly.
had.
Is increasing.
What the
Wait,
hell?
Am I seeing a bamboo in front of the warehouse?
I can't believe there's an active bamboo in this no man's land.
Huh?
Did it just mention
I'm
the
popping
abnormal
off with this
miasma?
combo, bro.
It's just like Miss Zhao said. Let's follow it.
Sure, don't worry. I'll make this quick. That Bangbu must have gone inside the warehouse. Let's go in. Where did that Bangbu go? Over there.
I need to find a way to deal with this obstacle. Wait, I sense some trace of miasma on this thing. If it's miasma, maybe I could use those Yonghui Summit techniques.
Wow, you just picked up a new perception technique on your own? That's amazing!
Yeah, I'm kind of
I
a
knew
goddamn
you were
prodigy.
gifted.
Alert. Unidentified Bangbu detected ahead. Model unknown. Not listed in any New Eridu official databases. Risk advisory. High-level intelligence data construct detected within the target. Its data structure bears partial resemblance to samples in the database, but no full match found. Please proceed with caution.
Error. Data error detected. Attempting to reorganize data.
Whoa, this little guy can speak the universal language. Is it talking to itself? Or did its language module glitch out?
Seems kinda weird. Let's listen to what it has to say first.
Reorganizing. Data. Integrating. Hey, friends over there. I can see you. It's nice to meet you. My name is Luxspring. As you
Kind
can
of
tell,
weird hearing
I'm
a Bangbu
that's
talk
a
like
little
this.
faulty.
What are you doing all alone in a
Not
place
enough,
like
enough.
this? Did you get lost?
I must apologize. There's an issue with my memory module, so I'm not even sure why I'm here. When I first became aware, I was already
Oh my
stuck
god,
here.
Lockspring has
I've been
dementia
wandering around
just
ever
like
since, but
Yeshungai.
haven't found a way out. I even got caught underground.
Dementia buddies.
Luckily, I remember the important things. What I am and why I was created. That's enough to keep my mind in order. I was built by one of the first Void Hunters, Lady Sunbringer herself. As you might know, Lady Sunbringer was the chief executive officer of Marcel Group. The very
Sunbringer
adventure of
lore.
Bangbu. I belong to an early series she designed. The High Firepower Combat Bangbu. Model number GU0001. Sadly, that line was discontinued not long after release due to various issues. After all these years, most Bangbu of my model have been scrapped. Perhaps I'm the last of my models still operating in New Eridu.
High firepower combat Bangbu. But lots of Bangbu can help in combat these days, right?
That's true.
Can you tell who's behind her?
Not quite the same.
Is that Valina?
Simply put, my firepower was several magnitudes higher. But don't be
And then
fooled
that
by
would
how
be
it looked
Norma,
now.
right?
It was
With the
quite
fucking
formidable
Bangbu
in my
hat?
prime. But do not worry. My combat module has been non-functional for years. I pose no
Feel
threat
like
to you.
that would be
We're
like
not
the
scared or
Phoenix
anything.
character, maybe?
It's just
I don't
the first
know.
time I've heard of this type of Bangbu. I'm kinda curious. What drove Lady Sunbringer to create high firepower combat Bangbu in the first place?
Every Bangbu she made was designed with a purpose. Some were meant to share the burden of human labor. Others, to bring warmth and company. Lady Sunbringer loved humanity. More than anything ever could. That's why every Bangbu, no matter the appearance, was made to serve mankind. And for us, the High Firepower Combat Series, that mission, hard-coded deep within our core, is simple and absolute. To protect humanity. I was born to protect, but now I've lost all the means I once had to fulfill that purpose. So I suppose
So Sunbringer's
protecting isn't
Alicia?
something I
No.
can really talk about anymore. Perhaps my end should be the same as the others of my kind. Buried in some cold scrapyard, quietly forgotten.
Don't say that. We'll get you out of the hollow. And once we do, we'll find someone to fix you up.
It's been far too long. I doubt anyone in New Eridu even remembers my model ever existed, let alone how to repair one. Still, thank you for saying that.
Your model sounds pretty powerful. Why would anyone stop making them?
Perhaps because we were too pricey to maintain. Our failure rate was also much higher than other Bangbu. I'm proof of both. My memory, combat, and even speech modules have all suffered varying degrees of damage. Technically, I should have been scrapped long ago. Yet, somehow, I'm still self-aware. But I've got nowhere else to go. So I just wander through these ruins, day after day.
It's okay. You can come with us. We'll take you out of here. Oh, right. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Yesheng Guang, but you can call me Xiao Guang. This is my junior, Belle. We're disciples from Yunquei Summit. We came here looking for my brother and to investigate the anomalies in this area. Right. You mentioned abnormal miasma just now? What did you mean by that?
As a combat Bangbu, I'm quite sensitive to changes in my surroundings. Recently, I've noticed that there have been abnormal changes in the surrounding miasma. It seems to cling to a strange type of white flower, even causing it to mutate. Unfortunately, I was attacked by ethereals before I could observe what the flower's mutation looked like.
White flowers and abnormal miasma. Miss Zhao mentioned the same things before. Do you know where we can find these white flowers?
There are plenty of those white flowers nearby. If it's convenient for you, we can head over to that watchtower. It should be the highest point around, and will give us a clear view of the surrounding area.
That's a great idea. Junior, let's head there.
Just as you're about to set off, the Qingming sword suddenly starts acting weirdly again. Uh-oh. I can feel it. The power of the Qingming sword seems to be drawn to the specks of light. There's some kind of connection between them. A connection that I can use. I'll give it a try. Oh, okay. Oh my god, grappling hook?
I didn't think the Qingming sword could do something like that.
What the fuck?
That figure.
What's
It's
all
my
that?
brother. He really is here.
Wait, over there. Miss Zhao's surrounded by a ton of ethereals.
I'm sure she's fine.
As expected, there's a ton of those weird white flowers here. Do they all have abnormal miasma clinging to them? Miss Zhao was just chased by a whole bunch of ethereals out of sight. She's all alone. It's too dangerous.
She's
But
fine.
where do we go now? What about my brother?
Oh my god.
You decide. Whatever you choose, I've got your back.
Thank you. I've decided. I want to help Miss Zhao first. As for my brother, at least now we know he's okay. And besides, you're here with me, right? Together, we'll figure it out. For now, we just can't ignore a friend in danger.
I knew you'd say that. Let's move. Miss Zhao's surrounded, so we'd better help her eliminate some ethereals.
Okay.
Don't worry. You made the right call.
Without a trace. The blade knows my heart. Free as the
Kinda like that shit, bro. Kinda smooth.
Looks like trouble.
I'm sensing a weird aura of miasma from it. Been familiar somehow, but no. Now isn't the time to be thinking about that. We still need to
Bro,
hurry
give me
and
my
help Miss
C6
Zhao.
Shungite back.
Finally! The last of them.
No time to waste. We've got to go help Miss Zhao.
Wait.
The blade knows my heart.
Oh, I didn't even see this. What the hell? There was a fucking TP spot up there.
Another one of those obstacles. I'm leaving it to you, Junior.
Oh.
the perfect. You've already handled those ethereals.
Ride the wind.
The boo-boo. The boo-boo, did you need help?
Miss Zhao, are you all right? Are you hurt?
Wait, don't tell me you came here because you were worried about me.
We saw you surrounded by a ton of ethereals from the watchtower. We got so worried we ran straight here.
Yeah, we caught sight of her brother earlier, but Xiaoguang gave up chasing him to come help you instead.
I didn't need rescuing, but fine. Since our original deal was that you'd help me with the investigation, seems you're keeping your word, and I like that. And who's this Bangbu?
Oh, this is Luxspring. We met it on the way. It said it's kind of broken, so it's been wandering around here alone.
Hello, Miss Zhao. I'm fairly familiar with this area. Maybe I can be of some use to you. In exchange, I hope you can take me out of this hollow.
A little Bangbu wandering around a place this dangerous alone, huh? That's pretty interesting.
You flatter me. But you're right. I'm not quite like the usual Bangbu. My combat instincts far exceed theirs. Even with my body damaged, my memory core still carries the memory of every battle I fought. That's probably the reason I've managed to survive in a place this dangerous.
That explanation almost sounds too reasonable. Either way, having someone who knows the terrain is useful. Right now, that's our best option. Back to business. I just scouted the area and, as expected, the scent of that abnormal miasma is thick here.
So
Do you sniff
also
it out
felt
yourself?
it. I was just about to say, these ethereals have this strange miasmic aura about them. It's darker and more sinister than normal miasma. I'm assuming this is what you mentioned before? But the miasma doesn't seem to have a tangible form. I don't think we can clear it out.
I've also been mulling that over. Earlier, I discovered that this abnormal miasma clings to those white flowers.
Right. Luxspring mentioned before that it causes the flowers to mutate.
Mutate. So, that's what's going on. If this little Bangbu's intel is accurate, perhaps we could find the tangible form of this miasma in those mutated flowers and track down the source of the expansion using what we learn. I have a feeling that this all has something to do with the creator.
You mean the
Oh, yeah?
creator that Sarah mentioned?
No,
Yep.
wait, yo.
But that's just my theory. We'll need more proof. Right now, let's just find those mutated flowers. Even without this whole mutation thing, these flowers are pretty odd by themselves.
You're right. We've seen them plenty of times deep inside the hollow. But lately, they've begun showing up in Phylum Heights.
In Phylum Heights?
What about Phylum Heights?
Oh, nothing. I mean, it's really strange those flowers would appear in Phylum Heights.
Just then, a sudden roar interrupts your conversation. Turning around, you find a bunch of ethereals have appeared behind you.
Be careful, everyone.
Oh, we got Zhao.
These ethereals are all soaked
We
in
got
the
Zhao.
stench of abnormal miasma. It looks like the Qingming sword is resonating with them. We should look into this.
Weren't you here to find your brother? What, giving up on him already?
I already know my brother's safe. That's good enough for me. For now, I have other things to do. Radiant cloud.
Okay.
Let's head to where the ethereals are coming from. I can feel it. The Qingming sword is guiding
I could have
me.
just gone up the fucking stairs.
So you're not just some dainty little princess. You're much more capable than I thought.
Thank
Carol Arna.
Wait, is that Miss Carol? What's she doing here?
I see. You want to make them descend. I'll do it. As long as it succeeds. I'll join you in that audience before then. Now is the most opportune moment. Wouldn't you agree? Even if it means staining my hands with blood, I have to.
That was an illusion formed by miasma? Was that someone you knew?
Yes, that was my teacher, Miss Carroll. But why would her illusion appear here?
There are quite a few similar phantoms around here. I've seen several myself. From what I've observed, they're remnants of the people who were once here. Their shapes and voices have been preserved by the miasma in some peculiar way, which allows us to see what's left of them even now.
I've heard miasma can preserve images of people. Looks like it's true after all. There's just no way to tell when that actually happened.
So your teacher has been here before?
I don't really know. I couldn't completely make sense of what she was saying.
The one your teacher mentioned.
Yeah, they're just like the
must be
American
creator, right?
police force, bro. They
Seems
keep
like she
redacting
knew
random
about this
parts.
creator a long, long time ago. And your teacher kinda sounded like Miss Sarah from the Exaltists. She wanted the creator to descend.
Based on everything we've seen so far, the creator's descent would cause a catastrophe. There's no way my teacher would want that. Something's definitely not right here.
You really believe in your teacher that much? People are the most unpredictable, untrustworthy creatures in the world.
I don't think so. Junior Belle knows her teacher far better than some illusion repeating a few random words.
Does
If
she
we can't
though?
even trust the ones closest to us, what else is there that we can put our trust into?
Ourselves. And only ourselves.
Huh?
It's nothing. Anyway, based on the clues, I think we can be certain now. There's an abnormal miasma in Lemnian Hollow that's causing it to expand, and it's connected to the creator. The anomaly you and Dylan felt before was actually a kind of inhale, like the ocean suddenly retreating before a tsunami hits.
So that means...
It means a terrifying tsunami is coming. Quite possibly the awakening of the creator.
Sorry, I actually meant to ask earlier. This creator you've been talking about, what is it?
The creator is the being worshipped by the Exaltists. They treat it like a god, believing it can give them power and create a whole new world. From what we've gathered, this creator is very likely tied to all the abnormal miasma around us.
I see. So you're talking about the same creator I know of. I've also heard stories about the Exaltists. Sadly, I've lost my combat capabilities now. I apologize that I can't be of much help.
You've already been a huge help, though. You're really familiar with the area, you managed to guide us here, and you showed us the tower.
Sorry to interrupt this touching moment, but to prevent the worst from happening, we'd better hurry and find those mutated flowers.
Right. The Qingming Sword's resonance is growing stronger alongside the presence of abnormal miasma. What we're looking for probably isn't too far ahead.
You can leave the fighting to me.
I sense strong abnormal miasma. It's very like the white flowers are turning black?
Watch out!
Bob hanging on by a thread?
White flowers.
It's just a lot of fucking yapping. I think it's like the only real
Why
issue.
is there a single black flower mixed in?
None of the yapping is
This
very
the
interesting.
mutation caused by the abnormal miasma. The white flowers completely turned black. They look even more dangerous now.
Forget the flowers. The abnormal miasma on these ethereals is even stronger than before. Let's handle this with caution.
Heavens! Cross flippins!
A story being a story? Well, a story being a story is fine, but a
Hurry
story
up and
being
check those
boring
black
means it's a
flowers.
bad story. I guess you think all stories must be... It is a long story? Okay, so... Something could be long and still enjoyable. If it's long and fucking has spots where it just feels really slow, that means the pacing is awful, brother. Like, do you think what? Like, do you think every fucking verse of the Bible is the most exciting thing to fucking read? Like, the Bible is how many, like, what, 60 fucking 6 books long? Bro thinks the entire thing is fucking riveting. These black flowers are constantly emitting abnormal miasma. I can sense it. Their destructive power is off the charts, way more intense than any miasma we've ever encountered. If normal people get close to these black flowers, they'll be corrupted before long. It'll wreak havoc on both their bodies and minds. These things are way too dangerous. Even in the hollow, we can't just leave them unchecked. Is there any way to get rid of them? Yashin Guang, is the Qingming sword reacting now? Qingming sword has been resonating with something here since earlier. This blade has always been somewhat reactive to more abnormal miasma. If we use the power of the Qingming sword, maybe we could clear out all this miasma. Oh my god, bro. What's she doing? Before you can even finish your sentence. No.
She shouldn't be drawing on the Qingming sword's power.
Yashin Guang's eyes sweep over everyone, finally stopping on you with a faint, knowing smile.
What's wrong? You look so surprised. It's not like this is our first meeting.
Do you think
My
Billy's
dear
cheeks would
Junior.
clap? Brother, have you seen Billy's animations? He's jiggly as fuck.
You're the other Xiao Guang from earlier.
Good. I knew you wouldn't forget me.
Yashin Guang leans in closer, her cool fingertip brushing gently against her cheek. So close you can almost feel her breath.
I need to find a chance to give you a proper reward.
What? Sex? Then all of a sudden, Yashin Guang freezes like someone hit pause on her.
No.
Oh,
I
never
said
mind.
no, and I meant it. If you
Oh,
touch
no
that sword
sex.
again, we'll both...
No
Fine.
sex.
You win. But we won't do it again.
Wait, are you talking to Xiao Guang?
You could say that. Sometimes I can feel her. Her will is so strong. It's honestly hard to know how to deal with her. But I do what I can to make sure we survive.
Yashin Guang suddenly raises the sword.
Blood as the bond. Soul as the vow. Be gone!
After purifying the black flowers, Yashin Guang looks drained, a faint weariness. What the fucking machine gun text? A faint weariness on her face. She takes a few steps forward and suddenly collapses in your arms. Oh. You subconsciously reach out and catch her and realize she has already turned back into her usual self.
Sorry for the trouble, everyone.
That girl was your other half? Interesting. Is it because of the Qingming sword?
I'm not completely sure. Maybe it's the Qingming sword, or maybe it's just something about me.
What? You knew she existed? But you...
Sorry. I did know about her, yes. Sometimes I can even sense what she's doing. But that night, she just appeared out of nowhere and acted so strange toward you. I didn't know how to explain, so I just pretended I didn't know anything. I'm really, really sorry.
It's alright. What worries me more is the Qingming sword. She just used its power. How are you feeling? Everything okay?
Actually, it was my idea too. I thought no matter
Am
what,
I pulling
these things
Lacrimosa on
had to be
NT?
purified.
Probably, yeah.
She thought it'd be safer.
I don't think
if
I'll
she
pull
were
that
the
many
one to
copies,
do it
though.
Instead of me. And it's true. She did use the sword's power, but I didn't feel anything at all.
Even so, that's way too dangerous. Don't do this again. You promised me, Xiao Guang. No matter what happens, your safety comes first.
I know. It's just...
Does she
Sorry
know?
to interrupt, but I feel like I should remind you. Seems like we're being watched.
Yeah, I felt it too. They're over there.
Oh.
think I see something over there. Did Senior Ye leave it?
Inside is a letter from Senior Ye to Xiaoguang and I. Dear Xiaoguang and Junior Bell, when you read this letter, please don't try to look for me anymore. I know you came here for my sake, but I'm sorry. I can't face you yet, especially you, Xiaoguang, because some darkness, once it clings to you, can never be washed away. I don't want you to be forced to confront the cruel truth before you're ready. But no matter what, you have to understand this. The Qingming Sword was never a symbol of glory. It was always a shackle meant to consume you. And you, Bell, my junior. I know you're someone I can trust. That's why I'm leaving my sister in your care. I'm asking you to protect her. Protect the only family I have left. As for me, I'm going after the only hope that can sever these shackles. Until I find that miracle, please forgive me for not being able to see you. Yes, Shi Yuan.
Do you think Senior Ye left this letter to tell us something? But it feels so vague. Kinda hard to figure out what he really meant.
Brother. He's avoiding me. I don't know why he's doing this. There's so much he keeps from me. In his eyes, I'm still that immature kid who needs protecting. But I have grown up. I've gotten stronger. Yet, I'm still not good enough to share everyone's burdens. Sorry. I didn't mean to start rambling about all these heavy things.
It's not that he doesn't want...
If Senior Ye really wanted to disappear for good, we wouldn't have found this letter. The fact that he left clues means he wants to communicate with us, but won't meet us face to face. Maybe there's a reason he has to stay hidden?
You're right. He must have his reasons.
You really do just trust people that easily, huh?
What's wrong with that? Plus, he's not people. He's my brother.
Nothing wrong with that. It's just a common trait of greenhouse flowers. Let's hope he's someone worth trusting then.
While you're talking, Lockspring suddenly starts making strange noises.
Reboot. Requesting reboot.
Uh-oh.
Data corrupted. Data corrupted. Data corrupted.
Oh no. Looks like Lockspring's gotten worse. Should we get it out for repairs soon?
We've pretty much wrapped up here. It's about time we head out. I got something on the abnormal miasma and the hollow expansion, and you've managed to find some clues about your senior. I'd say this trip's been pretty productive. Too bad none of it is exactly good news, though. Let's go. I'll leave the rest to you, Proxy.
You make it back to Phalum Heights without a hitch.
As expected of a pro, you're way more efficient than I thought, Proxy. Alright, let's go over what we know so far. Lemnian Hollow is indeed expanding at an unusual rate. Just like I guessed before, it's because of the abnormal miasma inside. Though it has no tangible form, it clings to those white flowers, mutating them and turning them into black flowers.
Those mutated black flowers spread corruption around it and draw in ethereals. But I can purify them with the Qingming Sword.
Correct. You said Phylum Heights had those white flowers too, right? If those also... No, that shouldn't be possible. Theoretically, they can only survive inside the hollow. Anyway, let's...
Before Zhao even finishes speaking, Lockspring lets out more strange noises.
Reboot. Full system reboot requested.
Maybe we should take Lockspring in for repairs first?
Yeah, that's probably our bigger problem right now.
You're coming with us, Miss Zhao? I thought you might head back to Krampus.
This little Bangbu knows that area really well. It's worth keeping it with us. Besides, I've got nothing urgent going on. I don't mind tagging along.
So, do you happen to know any shops that fix Bangbu?
I
I'm not
do.
even sure where to start.
I actually do know someone who's really good at fixing Bangbu. He's not in Phylum Heights, but I can try reaching out.
You really can do anything. Having
Holy
you around
glaze.
is so reassuring. All right then. I'm counting on you.
Shengguang, can you just switch to the other form? Like, nobody likes this form. Okay. Ginger. Hey there, welcome to Buyuan. We pride ourselves on honest business here. All our items for sale are rare and precious finds. Feel free to browse around. High firepower combat bamboo. Now that's a real antique name. Might I ask you why you want to know about this kind of bamboo? So this black bamboo is a legendary high firepower combat bamboo? Not quite what I was expected. As you all probably know, this type of bamboo has long been out of production, and information about it can only be found in the original draft of the Bamboo Maintenance Manual, which was allegedly compiled by Lady Sunbringer herself. Fortunately, we do have that original manuscript in our collection. Since you're here to repair this rare bamboo, our shop will happily lend you the original manuscript. But we're still running a business here, and I'd expect you to offer something in exchange for such a valuable manuscript. Fair? There's no such thing as a free lunch, especially for something so valuable. Brother, like, is this like a CCP mandated lesson on equivalent exchange by the Zenless Zone Zero game created by Hoyoverse? Like, how many times are they gonna talk about equivalent exchange in this fucking one chapter? Information from deep within Lemnian Hollow. Any kind of info will do. Every story from that place is valuable to me. Of course, we'll provide suitable compensation for your service. How did you know we could enter the Lemnian Hollow? Anyone who wants to do business needs at least a basic intelligence network. Isn't that right, Miss Zhao of Krampus? Looks like this isn't just your average shop, huh? I'm good with those terms. What do you think, Belle? It's a deal, then. I'll go get the original manuscript now. Please wait here for a moment. If you're feeling bored, feel free to browse the shop. You won't be disappointed. What the fuck is this shit? Flash Enzo comes zooming over like a turbo engine. High firepower combat bamboo, so it's this little guy. Its name is Lockspring. It's an adorable little bamboo. Lockspring, huh? Looks like you're in pretty bad shape. Don't worry, I'll fix you up. As expected from you, how reliable. I brought all the tools with me. With this original manuscript, I can start fixing this rare bamboo right away. Huh? You're gonna fix it right here? Don't worry, I've already talked it over with the store owner. If you got stuff to do, don't let me keep you. I'm about to get started. I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished fixing it. Next, I'm planning to head back to Krampus first. I still need to properly analyze the information we obtained from the Lemnian Hollow. Yeah, I was thinking the same. Let's head out now. Catch you next time, Miss Zhao. Goodbye. Yeah, for sure I'll do that. For sure I'll do that. Maybe the next life. Oh, we gotta talk to Lou again. Go shave that stupid ass mustache, brother.
So what you're saying is, no one can reach the High Preceptor at all?
I'm afraid so. I've tried a few times, but nothing got through to her. I was hoping to report the latest updates.
I tried calling her a few times earlier, too. Yixuan Shifu just won't pick up.
The High Preceptor has always been careful with major matters. She wouldn't cut communication without a good reason. Something must have happened. Still, with her strength, even a Void Hunter from New Eridu couldn't touch her. She's probably just caught up in some trivial matters and can't respond right now.
Something happened to Yixuan
There's
Shifu?
no way there's 5 hours to go,
Can't get in
bro.
touch with her at the moment, but you needn't worry. More importantly, what's with you two? Running around all flustered like that. Completely undisciplined.
Liu Hengzhou's brow furrows deeply. His eyes land on Xiaoguang first, and then shifts sharply to you. For some reason, even though he is speaking to Xiao Guang, it feels like the blame is aimed squarely at you, like you're the one leading Xiao Guang astray.
Sorry, Elder Lu. There's something important we need to tell everyone.
Together, Xiao Guang and you report everything you've seen in the Hollow, the secret expansion of Lemnian Hollow, the appearance of the abnormal miasma, and how the harmless-looking white flowers can actually turn black.
So it really is true. Something's wrong with Lemnian Hollow.
Does this guy ever, like, unfrown his fucking brow? Like, bro is in permanent fucking bitch mode.
That doesn't sound good.
We think so too, which is why we should probably talk things through and decide what to do next.
He is a bitch.
So you entered the Hollow on your own.
I'm sorry, Elder Lu. I finally found a clue to my brother's whereabouts. I had to see it for myself.
Lu Hangzhou does not seem to be listening to Xiao Guang at all. His gaze is fixed right on you.
I told you before, I hoped your presence would be a good thing for her, not this. Not encouraging her to take pointless risks.
It's not her fault. This was my idea. If you're going to blame someone, blame me. I was being reckless.
Ye Shengguang, you're the last person who gets to act on impulse. You must remember that. The Qingming Sword's wielder is Yunque Summit's most vital and irreplaceable asset. Nothing can be allowed to happen to you. If your actions bring shame to Yunque Summit, can you take responsibility for that?
I'm sorry.
Directly.
If I may be blunt, Elder Lu,
Go
are you
fuck
actually
yourself.
concerned about Senior Xiao Guang, or just about the title of the Qingming Sword's wielder?
What are you implying? Ye Shengguang is the wielder of the Qingming Sword, and that won't change.
What I'm saying is, you don't really care what she thinks, do you? You just want the Qingming Sword's wielder to do as they're told and stay under your thumb. And Senior Xiao Guang isn't some asset. She's a real person, with her own feelings, her own will. If Yunque Summit's so-called honor can only stand on her suffering, maybe we're the ones who need to take a hard look at ourselves.
You!
The air seems to freeze for a moment. Yet Xinguang just stares at you, completely thrown up by what you just said. Jufufu and Pan Yinhu look nervous, like they want to smooth things over, but don't know how to start.
I apologize if it's bad timing, everyone.
Oh, you done fucking Yishuan? Huh? You gonna give her back to us?
Thanks to Bell for the intel, of course. I've also gathered some leads through various channels. For now, I'd like you all to remain calm and refrain from taking any rash actions. I've already sent a team of professionals to investigate. We should have concrete data soon. Now, any other questions?
Mr. Mayor, is Yishuan Shifu with you? We haven't been able to reach her lately, and we're starting to get a little worried.
Yishin? She reported some info about Phylum Heights earlier, then said she had other matters to attend to and left.
I see. Maybe Shifu ran into something on her way. In that case, we won't keep you any longer, Mr. Mayor.
After the mayor says goodbye, what?
That's enough for today.
No.
Since the mayor has made his call, we'll hold our position and wait. I shall continue my attempts to contact the High Preceptor. It is past time she returned to keep certain unruly disciples in line.
Before leaving, Lu Hangzhou shoots you one last annoyed look. Jufufu and Pan Yunhu say a few comforting words before heading out too. Xiaoguang gives you a little nod.
Thanks for standing up for me just now. I guess I've always known. Elder Lu and probably a lot of people at Yunque Summit, what they really care about is the title of the Qingming Sword's wielder. To them, it doesn't matter who actually holds the sword. And that's fair. The Qingming Sword is Yunque Summit's most precious treasure. I still don't quite understand why it chose someone as ordinary as me.
Xiao Guang, don't doubt yourself. Even without the title, you deserve to be respected and heard. Everyone does.
Chat, this is a common trick that manipulative people like Xiaoguang do. They put themselves down so that they can be glazed. Yes, sir. Don't fall for it. This is why we like the other Xiaoguang better. This Xiaoguang's just a manipulative bitch.
Okay. Sorry for making you worry over something so small. Right now, what really matters is Limnian Hollow.
The mayor just said we should lay low for now, remember? So, let's relax a bit. You don't have to carry the whole world on your shoulders, you know?
You do that every
Trusting
day,
your
man?
companions
You
is part
can't
of the
call
job,
me
too.
the most egotistic motherfucker
you're
on the
right.
planet and then also say I put myself down all the time. That makes no sense. You guys say I'm fucking full of ego, but then apparently I put myself down. How does someone who puts himself down full of ego?
It's rare to get a moment like this. How about we go out for a walk?
Sure. I've been wanting to go
You
out
have
for a
two
walk with
forms.
you anyway.
Oh, I do.
Mind if I change first? I'll wear that outfit you saw last time.
Oh, yep. Gotta sell the skin.
You said I looked nice in this outfit last time, so... let's go check out the market now.
Xiaoguang, you seem to love sweets. I've heard the Tong Sweet Shop here is pretty good. Want to give it a try?
That sounds nice. I hope they have some osmanthus flavored desserts. I really love those.
All right, well, I think that is exactly where we want to leave off for today. Nope, not getting me to do the dating sim tonight. Not after all that. Alrighty. No, sir, bro. Like... Like, I feel like at its core, it's not that bad. It's just a lot of uninteresting yap that can be shortened, but they just, like, extend it out, you know? It's just, like, I feel like they could have shortened many things and said a lot less of certain things, and then it could have just been, like, a lot more concise, but... Yeah. Anyways... Surely, chat, we're like maybe a third of the way done with it. I don't know how long this chapter is, but maybe. You did 1 hour out of 7. We did not just do 1 hour, brother. That doesn't even make sense. Does fucking time move differently in Russia, Kashima? Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Thank you guys for hanging out as always. Tomorrow, hopefully, we have the Forza setup going. And we can chill out with some Forza.